Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brett Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. It's Pierce on the wing. 20 feet out. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Now, here is Morris. After the miss from Allen Iverson. And stolen by Williams. Outside, Smart. To the paint. Kicks it out to Iverson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
In the mid-range, Iverson can be so dangerous. He is just so skilled at making those shots.
Outside, Beal. And the three off target. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up with the Celtics. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. Said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. From deep, Iverson. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Now, here is Morris. Here's Pierce. From the top of the key, he buries it.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Inside, Porzingis with the steal. And here we go with Morris running it up the court. That gives them the lead.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Iverson with the ball. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
One of the better scorers on the floor. Tough to defend him well without some contact. And AI fights through it this time. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, the defense better get out there, or Bradley Beal's about to do some serious damage.
Here's Iverson. Here's Williams. Out to KD. Williams trying to break free. Outside, Smart. Here's the three. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
For three, Pierce. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brown. Picked by Williams. To the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Slashing with purpose there. After setting that screen, Williams knows where to position himself in these sets.
Here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Williams. Off pass to Porzingis. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Morris.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Boston leading by 3. Pass to Brown. Latrey. Rebound by the Wizards. Out to Porzingis. The three. Al Horford with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside Durant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contenders. And never say never, but we might never see another player who combines the length and guard skills of Kevin Durant. He's a player who completely breaks the mold.
The shot by Pierce will not go.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Here's Brogdon. Outside Durant. Just 3 on the clock. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
So question here. How do you stop a near 7-foot guy who can handle the ball like a guard and shoot threes? I'll wait.
And that does it for the first quarter.
Celtics 14.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
Celtics leading by 4. The three from Iverson. An absolute pound from three-point range. Iverson's got 8.
Oh, nice stroke on Iverson's jumper. He looks so confident taking that shot.
Traps in the tray. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just tried to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Just 5 to shoot. Iverson, no luck. Wizards trailed by 4. Pass to Watanabe. Gallinari with the steal. And now the fast break. Brogdon with the ball. Now here's Iverson. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Iverson missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Kispert wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Smart deciding where to go with it. Down low. In the corner, Horford with it. Gallinari outside. Boston again missing. And here is Wright. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From outside, off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Iverson outside. Off target from three-point range.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And the Wizards, one of these teams that's still in search of an identity. They've got a lot of skilled players, but it's really hard to say right now what this team is all about.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Kristaps Porzingis famously earned the nickname the Unicorn for his combination of size and skill. Former All-Star, injuries have held him back. But now a new team presents a new opportunity. KP says, I'm going to take my game to the next level because my body is going to be healthy, and that's it. Well, Kevin, let's hope so.
Absolutely. He has had injuries along the way, but the talent is obvious. David, thanks. Now a timeout called by Boston. Celtics leading by 5. A factor in Washington's lack of identity has to be, Brent, their frequent roster changes.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. There's been a revolving door there, and the front office makes a lot of moves. They're just trying to capture something, trying to get their star player healthy, and trying to regroup and see if something clicks.
Here's Watanabe. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. As to Watanabe. Connects from three-point range.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And you look at KD just attacking with authority.
Right with it. Williams picks him up. No problems knocking that one down. Kispert's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Wizards.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Terrific work from Durant that time, able to use his length and his frame to get the contact.
That's good from Durant. And KD drops them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
As to Watanabe. And it's Kispert in the corner. Right, looking around. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron. They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
Pass to KD. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Here's Watanabe. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Celtics lead by 7. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And if you're just joining us in this one. First half is in the books. 1 half to go. Celtics leading by 7. Outside, KD. The kick out to Brown. Back to KD. You know, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Sinks the triple. Pierce has got 8 points.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Now here's Durant. He's got 14.
Yeah, just using that length to his full advantage. Durant draws the foul, and we know what usually happens when he steps to the line.
And so Durant nails them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
And again, the turnover by the Wizards. Boston making a switch here.
Al Horford.
And so it's Williams who brings it up to the Boston Celtics. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Now here's Pierce. 8 points for him. Nice ball movement by Washington. Off target with his 3. Boston leading by 8. Picked by Horford. Here's Iverson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 13 points in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's for 3. And another miss by Washington. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Wizards ownership has promised to never hit the hard reset button. We saw from teams in recent years like the Sixers. But the fact remains that this is a franchise that last enjoyed a 50-win season in 1979. So for the patient, diehard fans in the DMV, seems the wait for a true contender may take a lot longer. Kevin?
Well, time will tell, David. Thanks. Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Boston with the ball. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. For Malcolm Brogdon, he comes from a family, Greg, where education comes first.
And well, Malcolm earning his degree plus a master's while in college. His dad and brother, lawyers. His mom involved in higher education. Brogdon, maybe the smartest guy in the NBA.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And we might be in for a special night. KD getting it going offensively.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Back to Beal. Kuzma sets a screen. Beal drives in. And Kuzma slams it in.
And Beal finding a guy with a better look that time.
Outside Durant.
2 minutes.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. GA, he's asked to carry a big-time scoring, but Bradley Beal makes his teammates better as well.
And that's an area, Kevin, he has really grown. And his playmaking, when the defense overcommits, you make them pay with the pass.
Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Outside, KD. Goes up to the stripe. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. KD's got 21 in the game.
And Durant's going to be able to shoot over the top of anybody in this game.
The shot by Pierce will not go. And it's Smart with the ball for Boston. Pulls up on the wing. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Third team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Wizards.
102 left to play in the third. Back to Pierce. Left side, Beal. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by Horford. It's Durant on the wing. And he makes good on the layup. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Back to Pierce. A 3-ball. The rebound by Brogdon. Boston leading by 12. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
And both free throws good for Durant. Now Morris. Pass to Pierce. Here's Watanabe. And it's Beal in the corner. And taken away by Brown. He's off on that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 14. Outside, Pierce. Back to Morris. Out to Porzingis. Morris outside. Clock at 6. Screen by Porzingis. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Wizards ball.
Washington with the ball. Morris with the bucket.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Iverson right side. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Brown with it. Guarded now by Morris. And Iverson throws it down.
The assist.
And this is where Iverson is so terrifying, running the open floor with such ease and confidence.
Pass to Watanabe. Pierce for three. Horford with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Iverson. He can't hit that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. Washington again turning it over.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Boston leading by 13. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And Porzingis showing some of those signs from early on in his career. He was a great shot blocker. Always the connection with the teammate. That time Porzingis in the right spot.
Outside Horford. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Pass to Brown. Back to Horford. Just 5 on the clock. A steal. Morris outside. And here's Porzingis. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
The Celtics with the lead. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside Williams. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Celtics leading by 11. Here's Iverson to the inside. Pass to Durant. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Pierce. And another miss by Washington.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And here's Iverson outside. Buries it from three-point range. Iverson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Now, here is Morris. Deflects the pass. Iverson with the ball. Now guarded by Porzingis. Kicks it out to Iverson. From past the arc. The three. Good on the triple.
Allen Iverson.
Iverson's got 21 in the game.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Boston.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kevin Durant.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And with that one, it ends in an 11-0 run by the Celtics.
Here's Durant. And oh, he rips it and jams it right over Porzingis. Wow!
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Pass to Iverson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home.